If you were to consider the guitarist who had the most significant impact on Zakk Wylde's playing style, many would immediately think of Randy Rhoads. However, what about Wylde's signature pinch harmonics, often called squeals, that have become a defining part of his sound? On a recent episode of his radio show, Eddie Trunk reflected on the passing of legendary guitarist John Sykes and what set him apart as a musician. During the discussion, he revealed that Sykes was a major influence on Wylde's style. Those squeals and pings he could pull from a guitar, Trunk explained, as transcribed by Ultimate Guitar. Zakk Wylde would always give me a hard time about being such a huge Sykes fan. Not in a bad way, just like he'd tease me about UFO, knowing how much I love them. He's a fan too. But when you hear those signature squeals from Zakk, that's all John Sykes. And then there's that slide. I'm not sure of the exact term. Someone once called it a power slide. Sykes was known for that. That sound he could produce. It was like a race car revving up. His guitar had this engine-like roar. I always felt like it cut through the air like a blade. His presence and tone were just unbelievable. Over his career, Sykes played with bands like Tigers of Pantang, Thin Lizzy, Whitesnake, and Blue Murder, as well as having a solo career. However, his most notable work was with Whitesnake. Despite being let go just before the band's blockbuster 1987 self-titled album was released. Ironically, he had played on the record and co-written many of its iconic tracks with David Coverdale, including hits like Still of the Night and Is This Love? Trunk has always regarded Sykes as one of his all-time favorite guitarists, and continued to praise him during his tribute, noting that even today's fastest shredders could take a lesson from Sykes' well-rounded playing. When he launched into a solo, it had everything you could want in a lead guitarist for a heavy rock band. Sykes had the speed, the flash, the incredible vibrato, the tone, but never at the expense of melody. He also did blues records, and he knew when to slow things down, Trunk added. Every solo had a balance, speed, flair, but most importantly, melody and feel. Some guitarists focus so much on speed and technicality that after a while it just becomes noise. You need tone, and you need to play melodically at the right moments. Sykes mastered all of that,